Live from New York Comic Con, it's a C-List Villains podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture. I am AJ. We've got E-Man, Red, and Luke. Live from Comic Con New York, right, guys?
Live from Comic Con New York, it is the C-List Villains podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish we were all there, but we're not.
Oh, I need to stop. You need to kill the Rams. I don't care if I got to cheer for this fucking Seahawks. I need everybody to be the same level right now for the NFC West.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you really rooting for the Rams over the Seahawks?
Well, I'm rooting for the Seahawks over the Rams. That way, everybody's at 3-2 at the end of the week.
You are my friend. You are my friend.
It's not going to happen. It doesn't look like it. 2 minutes left. Yeah.
No. The three best my three favorite teams every week are the 49ers and whoever's playing the Seahawks and the Raiders. Those are my three favorite teams every week. You need to be on the same page, Red, as a Niner fan. How dare you?
And right now, the division is what's important, okay?
Well, it's early enough in the season. I'm not worried about it. As long as the Seahawks doesn't get it right, Luke.
The quarterback is down. So is ours.
I'm representing them, man. Come on, Wilson.
I like that jersey. Nice jersey.
I'm buying old jerseys, like out of no active player jerseys.
We got to get some props here. Ashton Menzies first. You are the first, sir. And we've got Miss So in the house. Good evening, Miss So.
Hi, Miss So. Hi, Ashton.
Ashton,
I'm going to listen to your podcast. I didn't have time earlier, but tomorrow I'm going to listen to it, my friend. I promise you.
Nerd podcast.
Our boy Ashton has his own podcast. We're going to definitely support him.
What's the name of that podcast?
Unquestionable Nerd.
All right, let's go ahead and do a little.
Yeah, we'll support you for sure, my friend.
Questionable Nerd. Where can you find it?
Right now it's on YouTube.
He's on YouTube? All right. Well, we're definitely going to be. I'm going to push Ashton's.
There we go. Unquestionable Nerd on YouTube by Ashton. There we go.
What? I love it. Good job, Ashton.
It's like two guys just sipping on sweet tea, and it just makes you want to just smoke a bowl and chill these guys.
Yeah, a little cranberry and Russian vodka.
You just said smokable, and let's be real. You are not one.
You're not.
Who
but definitely, that's like the attitude I'm getting off their first episode.
You can't talk about getting high when you're not one to get high.
Because I'm on other drugs.
I'm sorry, man.
You know what?
Zach omeprazole all day. What?
I've switched to only buying vodka with Russian words on it only, and it's like been the best move I've ever made.
No. Oh, I'll hit you up later on, Luke. I'm not a vodka guy myself. I'm not. But there's this one American vodka that I had.
Tito's.
No, not even Tito's. It's absolutely delicious. It's one of those rare vodkas where I
is ever gonna beat a Russian though.
This one.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you, most American can beat Popov. I mean, that is not exactly.
I'm not talking about Popov. I'm saying Russian words only on that. I don't even know what it is.
Popov is vodka, isn't that bottom shelf Russian vodka?
You tried good.
No,
vodka.
I'm buying more not top shelf but mid shelf.
Yeah, Smirnoff is way bottom.
Smirnoff is way bottom, really?
Yeah, I think Smirnoff is way bottom.
I haven't had Smirnoff in a while, so I don't.
Yeah.
What's the blue one? There's a blue one.
Well, there's
no.
and Belvedere.
There's an all blue one.
Great, isn't that Grey Goose? Grey Goose is all blue, right? Or Circuit off.
Ciroc. I used to drink Ciroc back in the day. Yeah.
That's that Puff Daddy vodka.
And drank half a bottle of Grey Goose, and it's not a good next few days for me.
Wait. Say that again. What happened now?
An Indian casino. My friend was shooting a commercial there, and he got all free booze. So I won $500 on the nickel slots. was a fun weekend. I was like 23, 24.
Oh, nice. Well, good evening, gentlemen. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Oh, Tino turned the ball over.
Hey,
Thank you, Ashton.
I'm gonna do something here if you guys don't mind. So Ashton's been hanging out with us, and we know Ashton. Red knows Ashton. I'm gonna publicly ask the rest of the group: can we make Ashton an official moderator of this channel so that way he can post links on our behalf? Could AJ host? Is that something that we can do, or do you want to hold?
Thanks for putting me on the spot.
You know,
I guess so yeah.
I mean,
these are things that should be talked about. Maybe not on the show, E-Man.
Just like with Red, always wants to bring
we'll ask
people
off.
live.
We'll
He's
ask
like,
off air, Ashton. We'll ask off air, Ashton. My bad. I apologize.
Your reaction.
I drink with you too.
Wow, that killed me. I knew immediately what AJ's answer is going to be.
Why would you do that on the air, bro? I am passionate, Ashton. Look at that. He's so passionate. So, what are we talking about tonight, AJ?
Yeah, we'll let's discuss that off air, guys. E-Man, yeah. As a matter of fact, E-Man, you're on timeout. You're on timeout. All right.
Go to your corner.
No,
All right, guys.
corner.
All right, there he's back. He's back. All right, guys.
I got put on timeout last week, so
What did you do?
E-Man put me on timeout for something.
Oh,
Okay, unshun. Reshun.
I'm sorry.
damn it! I had a bit. I had a '90s bit, but now I've lost. You threw me off. I had a '90s bit that now I can't. I forgot it. Now. I don't know.
It'll come around. There'll be another opportunity. I guarantee you, there's going to be another opportunity.
Damn it, my 90 bit. I had it. We would have had a good 10-minute bit, but now I lost it.
Well, was it football or was it?
No, it's always going to be some sort of weird pop culture-ish thing that I throw out there.
Like your Corey Feldman?
Yeah.
Then E-Man comes around and fucks it up for you.
It's all good. It's all good. Once I think of that bit, I'll try to throw that back to the show somehow. But yeah.
There'll be opportunities.
Yeah. Let's go on to our main topic, or our first topic for the night. As you guys all know, we did not watch the last week, or we did watch last week's episode of What If. We did not do a reaction because we wanted to do a reaction for part 1 and 2 tonight. Basically, the last episodes were Ultron getting the Infinity Stones and pretty much killing all the multiverses. This last episode, we got the Watcher. He gathered a couple characters from different universes. Captain Carter, Star-Lord, T'Challa. We also got King Killmonger, a Gamora that I'm not aware of. I don't know was she from any of the previous episodes?
Yeah,
no, right?
That episode wasn't filmed or drawn.
That's right. I saw something about that. Yeah. We also got the
She killed Thanos, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That was her thing. She killed Thanos, and then
So that's how she was able to get the armor.
Yeah, she stole the armor, and then he ditched Tony. I loved that diss.
Yeah.
Not you, Tony. Not you.
I don't want you. Actually, Tony's suit becomes a car. That was written in the script, but then I guess it wasn't animated in time.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Okay.
Because he's got the Iron Man suit plus it's a car. I guess stuff on there.
Gotcha.
Ashton's got some words. He just want to let us know before we start. I figured out what I don't like about What If Star Style, man. I mean, I just hate it. Just like a lot of Netflix anime, that shit is just not beautiful to me. It's just
wow, Netflix anime? Really? You're not feeling a Netflix anime, huh? Okay. Oh, and we also got Party Thor on there.
No,
I hated him so much.
we got Gustav.
Yeah.
I hated Party Vegas.
Yeah.
That's the best part of him. But other than that, God, I hated Party Thor so much. Yeah. Jacob and I were in conflict with that one right there. Jacob, my son Jacob, was like, I loved him. Like at the same time, we text on our thread, on our father son's thread. Jacob and I were like, I text, I hate Party Thor, and he just like literally right after he's like, I love Party Thor. And Jadrian was like, I have to side with Dad on this one. I couldn't stand him other than Vegas.
I love Party Thor.
Yeah, I love Party Thor. I think those are the all the characters that the Watcher brought in, right?
Believe so.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they actually arrived into Black Widow's dead universe. So, yeah,
Yeah.
didn't bring her in.
I don't think it mattered though, because they could have picked anyone, but Strange was really the only. They
Yes.
OP'd him so much.
That was pretty cool though. Strange had that. He was pretty powerful though. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
I like-
God tier.
I liked Doctor Strange in this one right here, but you know, I feel like when the Watcher put this team together, and you know, I'm not too sure about the lore, and Luke, I'm hoping he can help me out with this, but I feel like this team, and I feel like Marvel was trying to put together like their own version of Justice League Dark. Is it just me? Didn't it have that kind of vibe to it?
Dark Avengers.
I mean, Justice League Dark are all bad guys though, so it's not really Justice League Dark. though.
Is
Dark-
it? I thought.
Oh,
Justice
Oh wait,
League Dark-
I'm sorry. I'm thinking Avengers, Dark Avengers. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Justice League Dark. Yes.
It felt like more like supernatural-ish, like
Yeah.
otherworldly, You know,
yeah.
that's what I felt like. You know, I wasn't mad at it, but it had those vibes. But you know, I mean, that's for the DC fans out there. I know they're gonna be like, "Yeah, it felt like Justice League Dark." Fuck Marvel. Okay, I get it. I have a feeling that if Mark from Legion of Comics watches this, I'm gonna get roasted for that one because he's a big DC guy. But yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah. Red, what did you think about the last episodes?
It's great. I loved it. I wish there was more coming up.
There's gonna be a season 2 though, so
Yeah,
there
there
will
is.
be.
And I kept on scouring the internet for more leaks and stuff, and that's where I found the news about where Gamora came from, and I think they also, when they leaked the commercial, the Hyundai commercial with Party Thor, that's how they kind of spoiled the ending.
Wait, there's a Hyundai commercial with Party Thor
Yeah, there's a Hyundai commercial with Party Thor.
Oh,
What is
in
it, Hyundai?
Korea or
Yeah.
what?
I know one of those companies did sponsor Marvel, and they did like a Marvel like mashup commercial because you saw like Killmonger, and yeah, you did see Party Thor. You're right.
Yeah. I think it was on during Sunday when I was watching football. So
Oh wow, I didn't even completely missed that.
it was on the Sunday night football game.
I watched it and I was like, okay, I'm a, you know, I like this. It's fun. The commercial was definitely cheesy AF for sure. Like, come on, guys, but it was fun.
cheesy AF.
Yeah, I am. I am. AJ, what are you drinking? Hold on, wait. You and I are drinking tonight?
Yeah, I decided to have a beer tonight.
Nice.
Ogo Pogo Brewing. It is their Belgian white ale.
Belgians are good.
Hey,
Belgians
check
are
a
good.
stove. Check a stove.
Belgians are good. I'm drinking.
It's on low, man. It's on low. It's
Drinking
gonna take a while.
Alameda.
You don't want to
Alameda
burn the
Island
adobo.
Brew. This is a South Shore sour. It's a pretty good sour. It's not too soury. Feeling good.
Game
Good.
over. 26-17 Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke's reaction.
Yep.
I mean, as a Niner fan, okay, it's good to see the Seahawks lose, but as our fate in the NFC West, it hangs in the balance. Right now, we're still in last place.
It's still early.
4-1 Rams. That is wow.
It's still early. Who's the Rams quarterback? Oh, Stafford. That's why.
Stafford is, yeah.
They
That
traded Goff for Stafford, which still blows my mind.
Who was there?
Really? That blows your mind? I mean, that's an upgrade for sure, though.
who for the Rams for Detroit? Oh no, never mind.
For the Rams, I mean,
Yeah,
Stafford was.
It's looking like an upgrade. For
But Stafford's only good for another 2, maybe 2 years, you know. So it's like, what are the Rams doing?
I mean, they weren't going to get anywhere with their other quarterback.
Yeah.
He took him. Didn't he take him to the Super Bowl? Oh no.
The defense got them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When Stafford lost Megatron, that was it. That was it for, you
That's
didn't
true.
have more weapons at Detroit.
That's true. It was
Yeah.
just him and Megatron.
So, real quick, Ashton is saying Agent and Berserker. I guess I don't know if you're saying you don't or you do like those animes. Berserker was okay. Agent was really good, I thought. Storyline and art were really good, Ashton. So I suggest Agent. I'm not sure about Berserker. It's okay. He's also got some opinions regarding the new He-Man. The new age.
Ashton's soul
Art
is hurt
sucks,
right now
but it's
because of the
writing.
art style and what if. Poor
I
guy.
don't know, that's just content for his show. You don't want to do that.
And the art style doesn't bother me. I like the fluidity of the art is what I really like the most. Like I said, it's the fluidity of it is really what captures me. The art style is actually kind of basic, but it's fluid.
The art star for What If you're talking about, right?
Yeah, for what if.
Yeah.
I apologize too. Just to
Yeah.
be clear, what if not Fist of the North Star or any of those older.
What if
animes.
it's on the older Disney cartoon? Right? I mean, when we get down like different types of animation, like the Star Wars Visions, that has a little bit more flow as far, because we get variety with those animation.
I love how Miss so it's like I'm not a sports fan, but I find football relaxing for some reason. Just put it on, nothing else is on. She just likes seeing boys hit each other really hard in the face and knock them out, and I get it.
Yeah,
Luke, what are your opinions on the last 2 episodes?
I thought the penultimate episode was a little too much for me. It was a little bit just like pew, 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 pew. You're all dead. Pew, 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 pew. You're all dead. Like, all right, I get it. You could kill anything.
Why didn't he kill Black Widow? She was the last human on Earth. Why is she that much more impossible to kill?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, and the last episode,
because he was off planet.
I didn't love the beginning of it, but I really enjoyed the ending.
Yeah.
And the Peggy, when she looked at that picture of Steve, I totally lost it. It was, man, that was emotional for me.
Yeah, but then the post credit scenes where you actually get to see the Ironmonger, or is it the Ironmonger or
The Hydra,
No, Hydra killer, wouldn't it?
Hydra Stomper?
Stomper,
Hydra
there you
Stomper.
go.
Yeah, so that got her panties wet.
Yeah,
Whoa.
well, yeah, Steve was inside, so yeah, she made the right choice going back to her universe.
Yeah.
But then the little consolation prize for Black Widow, Watcher sent her to a universe that lost theirs.
Is
Yeah, that was
that
cool.
going to be canon though? Do you think?
This show is canon, you know.
Well, no. What ifs aren't canon. I mean, what ifs are supposed to just be like.
What ifs?
Yeah. Offshoots.
But-
Multiverse-esque.
This is
It's-
still in the MCU, and everything in the MCU is canon. So it's one of those off things. It's a side story for those who want a little extra content, but it probably won't affect the main world.
If it's canon, I want it to be like this. What if they ever come into the MCU, they come in as like actual cartoon characters. So it's like a cool
Roger
world.
Rabbit.
Yeah. If you're gonna go canon, I want canon like that. Like the canon part of it is their actual cartoon characters.
Only if they die with like using a special vat of acid. Like that's the only way.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, is Scarlet coming back?
It's cartoon Scarlet. Yeah, that'd be awesome. One thing I didn't get is why the Watcher did not want Iron Man. I mean, why could you have one extra smart dude on the team?
Because he's not willing to take the sacrifice.
I mean, what's
version
that?
of Iron Man was too much of a douche, maybe.
Yeah. He didn't want to make the last minute play.
Well, I mean, he did that with how would he? I mean, his judgment's all off if he thought Killmonger was gonna
That's
sacrifice.
True. That's true.
No. He knew. He already knew what was going on because the Watcher already knows. That's why he needed a patsy to get trapped.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I
So
just
he was
want
like-
I want an orb, like a Christmas ornament of like a snow. No, I want a snow globe of those two.
Yeah, the well, not Vision, but of I can't remember the name now.
The Hydra.
Yeah,
Hydra.
Kevin Spade's character.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spade's character. I can't remember the name. Ultron.
I was gonna say who's Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Zoloft Ultron. Vision. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what? Kevin Spacey? No, Spader, right?
Yeah.
David Spader.
James Spader.
James Spader. God, thank you so
We got there.
much.
We got
It was gonna happen. Hey, we have some new
Yeah.
people. We have some other people in the chat. David Chin up in here. What's going on, brother?
It
And
is.
look at that,
It's
dude. Our boy Uzumaki's up in the building. What it do? Thanks for showing up, you guys.
Where's,
Thanks for showing up.
Where's 5G?
And what was the other one? Wolf.
He was a multiverse.
Wolfhawk.
5G was multiverse. All right, he's off world.
He's in a different dimension right now. He got sucked into by the Watcher.
No, the ending though was super emotional for me, and then seeing Black Widow get to be reunited with the team was so emotional. I was just like, I love.
When you said in the thread, you're like, this show had me crying. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that last shot. You're not my Black Widow. But here's the thing about that. This is what I liked extra about that last scene right there was Fury told Widow the same exact line that Frigga told Thick Thor when he went back into there. Like, hey, you're not my Thor. You know, and I liked how there was that nod to like
Just
the
like
MCU.
Star Wars, it has its parallels too with Marvel.
Yeah.
Well, because you have to understand the last scene of all the Avengers, Steve and Peggy dancing. That's one of my favorite all-time scenes, like in cinematic. Period. Like that's one of my favorite scenes. And
Wow,
so
really?
that's why I got all emotional, like when Peggy, that whole story arc.
Because Steve deserves happiness and
I
he wasn't
know.
gonna get it.
Yeah, but
He
even
finally
Black
got
Widow was
it.
like asking like, when am I gonna get my happy ending?
Yes.
And then
It's
he
like,
gave
give
her-
it to. She's like, give it to me.
But you know what? In the MCU, her happy ending is supposed to be with Bruce, isn't it? Just how they've kind of like formed that. Her happy ending should be with Bruce, and she's not getting it.
not right now, but now that Disney has kind of made a bends with her or Scarlett Johansson, maybe in the future Avengers movie that we'll actually get to see her return.
So do you guys think she'll come back?
The story.
In a way, I hope not. As of right now, I hope she doesn't come back because then, again, it'll make her death meaningless. It's just gonna, or at least less impactful.
Yeah, but it's
I
already
want-
after the snap that you figure the people who died pre-snap should come back. At least
that means Obadiah is gonna come back. That means Killmonger's gonna
Not
come back.
Obadiah, but these people
That
who
means
were fighting Thanos at the time.
it just makes everyone's death less impactful. Like
Yes.
like Scarlet, like Black Widow, she absolutely had to die. Well, not her, but it was either her or Clint. But one of those had to die in order for them to get the Soul Stone to finish off what happened in Endgame. if she comes back, that shit just doesn't mean anything. I really hope
mean,
that
there's a
doesn't
way
happen.
to get the soul back from if you return the soul stone. There has to be a way.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
Leave it like that, where you lose that person forever.
Here's the thing. So we all know that Doctor Strange movie and the Spider-Man movie, they're going to open up the multiverse. So any character can come back. And I feel as though Marvel is leaving it like that so that if they ever want to bring back a character, maybe to test out the waters to see if maybe they could bring extra seats. Like, let's say 5-10 years down the line, they're like, you know what? Let's bring Scarlet back. Not the one that's from the MCU proper, but from another multiverse. You know, that could resonate with people, right?
Like,
Yeah, it could.
Not ScarJo or a different.
Well, maybe ScarJo, but just from not from MCU proper, but from a different alternate universe.
So
Aren't they bringing in Tom Cruise to play Tony Stark at one point?
I mean, that would be dope if they did. I would love Tom Cruise, Tony Stark. You know,
like that '90s fan cast.
yeah. No, there was talks about Tom Cruise initially.
Damn.
What's Tom Cruise's character on Tropic Thunder?
God,
I want that guy. I want that guy to play Tony Stark.
Diet Coke. Hold on, real fast.
Your own face.
Gotta send a shout out to my boy Remy Q, baby. He's up in the chat. Thanks for showing up, Remy.
What's up, Remy?
My dude.
What it do?
Dude, yeah, Red. Did you seeing him? Hey, you. I want you to hit him really fucking hard. Woo! Oh, dude. Now, honestly, I have to say that Lester Stegman. That was his name.
Les Grossman.
That's
Grossman.
it, Les Grossman.
There
yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
I want to say that's. I'm gonna say this. That's probably my second favorite Tom Cruise performance next to Maverick. Lex Grossman. Dude, he was the best. So to see Lex Grossman as Iron Man.
Lex Grossman is a former Chicago Bears quarterback. It's Les Grossman.
Les Grossman. Thank you. Les Grossman.
Did you know that around that time there was talks of Hardy Boys movie with him and Ben Stiller?
You know what? I don't know what the Hardy Boys are outside of the wrestling Hardy Boys, but I know there's something else. I don't know what that is.
It was they're just two teenage brothers that were detectives. It was like a kid's book.
Oh, okay.
And they were gonna do an up to date comedy one where they're grown ups. And have you ever seen that video with Ben Stiller playing Tom Cruise's stunt double?
No.
Yeah.
You got to see that.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
Music Video Awards or Movie Awards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a spoof.
Yeah, but instead of the Hardy Boys, I think we ended up getting Supernatural, which is still pretty good.
Same idea, right?
Yeah, same idea, but more more ghost villains versus just a bunch of like old men trying to kill young boys.
But that's not that wasn't like a Ben Stiller
No, it wasn't
idea or something. That's completely different than the Hardy Boys though.
Same premise.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't watched the show, so well, overall, let's go opinions on the last two episodes and then overall TV show.
Right, Ashton, like the male Nancy Drew. I never read any Nancy Drew books, but I'll agree with you.
I guess so.
9-6 for me.
9-6 on the overall show or the last two episodes?
Both.
All right. Luke?
Well, first of all, Hardy Boys, who's watching Murders in the Building?
Oh, not me. I'm sorry. I don't even know what that is.
Is that the Selena Gomez TV show?
Selena, Steve Martin.
I saw the commercials for that. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
so good. It's so good. Watch that. Side note, we'll catch up on it later. I'm actually going last episode. I would do 9-4. I would do 9-4 on the last episode, and I would do a 9-4 on the series. 9-4s.
All right, Luke. Or I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me ask you real quick. Is that one TV show where Selena Gomez is the third character? Is she replacing Chevy Chase? Is that what happened?
No.
I don't think Chevy Chase is like a well liked actor to
he's
deal
like,
with.
He's pissed too many people off.
He's like a pariah now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping for a Three Amigos reunion too. Continue.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. What's your grades?
Overall show 9-0.
All right.
Penultimate episode 9-4. Final episode 9-2. They were okay. They were okay. They weren't memorable. I'm still waiting to see if there's any real MCU implications. There's a possibility. They were fun. Some of the episodes were really fun, but this is my least favorite Disney Marvel show.
I just need actual Thor to say "Viva Las Vegas" when he does this thing with Mjolnir.
Vegas! I think that's going to be the new thing now. Vegas!
Was it Hemsworth doing the voice for that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It was
So.
Hemsworth
Okay.
who was doing it. But yeah, I just thought the show was okay. It was, some of the episodes were more fun than the last two episodes. Okay, yay! But this is my least favorite Disney Marvel show.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go 9-2 overall and 9-2 on the episodes, the last two episodes as well. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was entertaining enough. The one thing is I didn't understand why they didn't bring Tony Stark in. And I also kind of felt like what's his name? King Killmonger, like they really did him dirty. Like there was no redemption for that guy. I mean, they gave Mascara Doctor Strange a redemption.
Doctor Strange.
And they couldn't give King Killmonger a redemption. I'm like, dude.
He'll get it. He'll get it on Black Panther too. He'll get it.
No, he's not. He's dead. Okay, he's dead.
No, they have to bring him back. If Chadwick Boseman didn't die, yeah, then he remained dead. But somehow they're gonna have to bring Killmonger in there.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I think stuff coming out of the production news is like Letitia Wright doesn't seem like to be staying long anyway.
Yeah, based off of what you said earlier. Shout out to Aggressively Relaxing right quick. What's going on, Aggressively Relaxing?
What's going on, sir?
Our dude.
And right, Ashton, Corey Feldman is a better Corey.
What? We're still
Where'd
on
that come from?
Corey Feldman's a better.
How dare you, Ashton? He's a 9-9. How dare you, man? How dare you? How dare you? Just for that, you were not moderator. You were no longer.
Oh, this guy now is gonna be admin.
Well, like the way he delivered his lines in Lost Boys. You can't mix this too. You need garlic. Oh.
Haim, I'm Team Haim, man. Team Haim all the way.
I'm with you, AJ.
Yeah.
Team Haim. However, I don't think I hate Feldman as much as you do, but Team
I don't
Haim.
hate Feldman, but it's all about the Haim. Haimster, man. Haimster.
That's right. It's a great call.
Oh yeah, they so all poor Haim. Hey, we like him, Miss
Yeah.
So. We like the Haim. I like the Haim.
Rest in peace, little pump.
Yeah.
We're going there again.
Rest in peace, little pump. Oh, dude! For those who missed, our last show, we were completely confused as to which mumble rapper recently died, and we were just giving
Which
praise to
little
which
died,
Lil
yeah.
was it? Which Lil with the rainbow hair died, and
Little
we
Caesars.
kept messing it up. Oh,
Little Caesar
All right.
salad.
Let's move on to a little bit of some serious
Actually,
news
that's a
here.
question, though. I see that he's got a question.
All right, what's his question?
oh,
Yeah,
here we
type
go.
of-
Ashton's,
All right, go
Ashton's
for it.
making us
Ashton.
pause the show so you can
Yeah.
ask a question. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. What are we looking forward to projects wise? Batman, Doom. As far as TV, movie stuff, yeah, Batman. I'm looking forward for Batman. Dune's coming out on HBO Max like next week or something like that, right?
Dude.
Oh, is it really that soon?
I thought so.
Dune is probably the movie that I'm really, really looking forward to. I really, as a kid, now I understand that this movie isn't good and doesn't hold its water now. But as a kid, I really liked Dune, the movie, and to see, and I've been really excited for this. Like I was actually starting to collect the Dune comics until I realized how much they just weren't that good. But I'm looking forward to watching Dune for sure. Like out of all the movies that came out in the movie theaters recently, I think Dune is the one that I really want to go watch the most. Like I want to watch that in the movie theaters.
For me, it'd be
Okay.
Matrix 4 and what was the other one?
John Wick 4.
No, Matrix 4. Yeah, Matrix 4. I'm looking for
Matrix
Maverick.
4.
Maverick. Top Gun 2.
Oh yeah, Top Gun 2.
That's
Miss
next
Snow mentioned
summer,
that.
though, right? Or no?
It's delayed, but I don't know.
Well, next May. They want to introduce it when the summer season starts.
Miss
Gotcha.
Snow made a mention to that earlier too.
What about you, Luke? What are you looking forward to?
Oh, Batman! I'm so excited for that whole style of that movie. Oh,
Woo!
Is
I'm
it like
away-
Batman Noir kind of deal?
gives me
Or
chills.
I'm a wait, but Batman does seem like it's gaining some traction amongst people in the communty. A lot of
I'm
people.
a big I'm a big Pattinson fan. Okay, I
Whoa!
love
Whoa! Whoa!
back off.
Whoa! Luke got emotional.
You have control there, AJ. If you want to put him on timeout
I
for
understand
going
Harry
for
Potter.
Team
Harry
I'm on
Edward.
timeout. I put
Harry
myself
Potter.
on-
Team
I'm
Edward
putting
over
my-
here.
What happened?
He did that himself.
Okay, go. Please, okay. You know, now we've gone all way off topic here, but I need to know. Please defend Robert Pattinson right now.
Twilight.
No, I love. He's a phenomenal actor. If you've seen him in who's seen The Lighthouse, that movie is insane, and I'm excited to see what he's gonna do as a Batman. He's got some seriously good like dark undertones with his acting.
He does. I agree. I didn't see The Lighthouse. I saw part of Lighthouse and it was kind of weird. It's too weird for me.
It's
However,
super
him-
weird.
Him in Tenant gives me that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, him in Tenant made me believe like, oh, dude, he can pull some characters off, because in that movie you weren't sure if you can trust him at all from the very beginning of that
Yeah.
movie. You weren't sure if you can trust him at all, and he played that character really well. He can play like a really dark. I'll say this too. I think he can play a really dark James Bond, something a lot more methodical than like a
Interesting.
Daniel Craig. Like I can see he's got to be a little bit older, but I think he can pull off a different tone in James Bond.
Yeah.
It
He was a
sucks.
great
There's like
choice.
4 other actors for that role though. There's Tom Hiddleston probably up for that, and then Fassbender, and
Superman's up for it. What's his name?
oh yeah,
Oh, that's
Henry
right.
Cavill.
Yeah,
Henry
he's like-
Cavill.
Cavill, I think.
he's like
would
the-
be-
And I want that Brandon Ruth. I thought you were gonna say Brandon Ruth is
no, that's too
James
bad.
Bond.
I want to see an American James Bond. God damn it, that's what we.
Yeah,
that's what
Raimi's
we
gonna
deserve.
be as a villain in the upcoming one.
Oh, dude, I can't. I really want to watch the next Bond too, because I heard it was really good. Like I heard it was it was a good send off for Daniel Craig's version of James Bond, and I really want to watch it.
And you can't get mad at Robert Pattinson as far as like him in Twilight, because he was just writing off the teenage heartthrob thing.
Yeah, I mean he got paid too, so I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
I mean, if they would have cast me when I was like 19, I would have been like, yeah, I'm down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any one of us would have been.
Fuck yeah, a movie? I play a vampire? Yeah,
Yes.
do
Hell
it. I
yeah.
just played a wizard that got
A
killed off.
glittery vampire.
Glitter.
Oh.
thing.
Pour it on me, baby. I'll roll with that. Baby oil, glitter.
I get
Come on,
Yeah,
you can see-
he was
you
doing
gonna
what he
freaking
needed.
roll around the sack with Kristen Stewart. I mean, this is just get paid millions of
He
dollars.
needed to do what he needed to do to put some money in his pocket, and it paid off for him. Literally, it literally paid off for him. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it's. I think Robert Pattinson, and I think Twilight, I think Edward, and I hate all that shit. But he does have some genuinely good movies under his belt. People, in general,
I live in Twilight Country. It's hard for me to hate it because literally I live like half a mile away from where they filmed like a lot of the scenes.
Where they play
hard-
baseball.
It's hard for me to hate it.
You know what Pattinson needs though, and this is what Leo did, is he needs a movie that the guys love. Like Catch Me If You Can was the first like Leo movie that guys really liked. And then after that he did Departed, and then after that we no longer saw him as the Titanic guy.
You don't
Wait,
want to do
when
like
was
a
That's
Gang?
true.
Dirk Diggler role, like
Departed.
Three Nights.
No, he needs a Wolf of Wall Street type role. That's what he
Yeah.
needs. He needs that lead Wolf of Wall Street role.
Yeah.
That was just on today too on Showtime.
Baby oil and
Oh, I got to go back and watch that movie. That movie is fantastic. And yeah,
It's a great movie, man.
yeah, that's true. That and it sounds sexist, you know, the way it was said, AJ. But you're right. We need a movie that the dudes are gonna like Robert Pattinson is, so he can shake off that Twilight image. But I think it's very possible that the Batman is going to be that role for him, where he's going to be able to shake off Team Edward and everyone's going to be Team Pattinson.
Yeah. That's true. Maybe it is Batman.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the movie.
He's not snorting cocaine off a hooker's crack, but you know.
Whoa. Time out.
Quaaludes. It's
What is this guy talking about, man? What is this dude talking about?
Oh, see, Ashton,
What are you talking
I
about?
was
No.
pushing for you to be a moderator, Ashton. Oh, I think you just.
What
pissed
is that
off
all
AJ.
about? No. How dare you? How dare you, man?
wow.
Oh,
How
no.
dare you, bro?
Oh, Ashton. All right, I'll watch your podcast, Ashton. Don't worry.
Affleck
about
was the
it.
man.
Wow.
Man, Joe.
Scorsese's first Oscar, and you're gonna say it was a terrible movie.
Departed was a fantastic.
Yeah,
movie,
that
dude.
hurts. That hurts.
Dude, I just love how Donnie Wahlberg had his older New Kid on the Block brother on that movie, and he was talking shit to him. maybe not. Maybe fuck you. That was like one of the best lines in that movie.
Got some fuck-
Not because he said it, but because he said it to his brother. That was great, man.
Wait, what do you mean he sent it to his brother?
Yeah, dude. So Mark Wahlberg was really annoyed with the role that his older brother played in the movie. Like there was another detective that would come in. That's Donnie Wahlberg. That's the New Kid on the Block. And he came in-
Donnie Wahlberg was in Departed?
Yeah. Which was the New Kid on the Block? Donnie Wahlberg, right?
Yeah, I don't remember him in
He was
Departed.
kind of losing his hair. He was that detective that came in late to some of the meetings, and Mark Wahlberg's character found that fucker annoying. That's his brother in real life.
That was really
That's
that was
Donnie. Yes, it's a trip to see him like that because we saw Donnie Wahlberg right after The Sixth Sense. He was the weird guy at the beginning that killed Bruce Willis. Spoiler. That's Donnie Wahlberg.
I mean, yeah, I know, like I know what he looks like, but I
Yeah.
just don't remember Donnie Wahlberg in Departed.
Donnie.
Lee Relaxing says the Catch Me If You Can guy started a telemarketing company, and I worked for him in college. Wow. Okay.
Whoa. Yeah, that's right. Because that was a true story, wasn't it?
I don't
Catch
know.
Me Can was a true story. Yeah.
Well, so was Wolf of Wall Street, and well, Jordan Belfort is a real dude.
That's true.
Yeah.
Red. Red, sell me this pen.
Write your name on a fucking pen.
Sell me this pen. That was great. That was great. Oh,
Yeah, Ashton's still trying to defend how bad the party was.
Oh, you can take this.
oh my god. No, it's okay, AJ. It's okay. It's okay. I'm on your side today. I'm on your side this time, okay? Ashton, you're gonna have to work really hard to become moderator now, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Leo was great in Inception, but so was Tom Hardy and AJ's boy.
JGL. I'm JGL for life.
That's right, because the Inception had a lot of our favorite actors. Because I really, really enjoyed Tom Hardy's work. I really do. And then Leo was in it, and then JGL was in it. I mean, that's just a trifecta right there of like
Ellen Page. Ellen Page was pretty good in that.
Oh, and Ellen Page, she was dope in there too. Yes.
I wish they would have had what was his name, Cillian Murphy, like a better role, but it was still good. It was cool that he was in it.
Elliot Page. Now I got
and Ken Watanabe.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ken Watanabe is an awesome actor too. I really, really like his stuff.
And the guy that played Alfred.
Oh, dude, he's classic.
Yeah, we got Michael something.
Why do we not know his name, you guys? As a collective, we should. And he's a freaking legend too.
Michael something, and his wife is back in the day. She was
the guy in Inception who played Alfred in The Dark Knight is a classic actor. Who's gonna win?
I'm looking it up.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
That's it, Michael Caine. Yeah.
Thank you, Google.
My God, we fail as a podcast. We should have this knowledge. This is crazy.
I didn't know we were going to go off on a tangent. I thought we were just talking about what if.
What are you talking about? What if is nothing but a tangent. We're just go ahead and following in the spirit of. Okay, this is a total what if episode still. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashley, go check out Ellen Page on the Super. Check her out on the Super with
representing. It is Elliot Page. Our apologies, and yes, Michael Caine, aggressively relaxing. Thank you so much, and yes,
yep, Watanabe as well.
Caine.
Yeah,
that's right.
There was another actor on there that was whatever happened to the Indian guy. No one cares about the Indian guy in that movie, though.
I only saw him in one other movie. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I don't say he's a nobody, but he was a well unknown.
I never said he's a nobody. I said whatever happened to him. We don't know what that guy's name was.
I like how he delivered his lines in Inception. Like he was very like, oh, just to let you know. This is I liked him.
I mean, if I could be in that movie, I mean, he got a role of a lifetime right there.
Yeah, I like that guy. Hey, that's the key to this. I like that too, dude. I'm with you.
All right, let's go a bit of a downer. Right? All this laughing and
Ellen, so I'm gonna call her Ellen.
What? What now?
What?
What did you just say?
Elliot Page? Well, his grandma calls her Ellen. I'm gonna call her Ellen.
All right, okay. I'm not stopping you. Do whatever you want to do.
But you're not related. We're real fast. Quick shout out to our boy Comics and Pops from Team Nerd Herd. We have the herd in the house.
What's up, man?
Thanks for showing up, Alonzo, man. My boy, our boy. I love it.
All right, all this laughing. It's time to go a little serious. Are we running out of paper for comics? All right, bleeding cool. They're fucking all kinds of shit up, telling us that we're gonna run out of paper to make comic books.
Well, as long as you're not stealing from my toilet paper stash, I'm good.
No, Red, they're stealing from your toilet paper stash.
Damn it!
Can I need to go bidet.
Can I bring up the article, AJ?
Bidet.
You're gonna pull it up?
Can I pull it up?
Go for it.
No bidet.
Oh, geez. I don't believe this is a real article on Bleeding Cool. But yeah, look, there's not enough paper in America for comic books right now. This is insane. I don't understand why this is even a topic, but it's a topic. AJ, what's going on with this?
I don't know. Red brought up the article. I was like, that's a good article to talk about.
This is a killing
No.
tree.
I mean, all the supply chains for everything are hurting right now. Like
Yeah, exactly.
down to like karate pads. Like my son can't get karate pads because they're sitting on a container ship somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and right now no one's chopping down trees because there's not enough people out there chopping down trees and not enough people driving the product from the mill to the processing plant in order to process the paper. So toilet paper, writing paper, and paper for wrapping, all that stuff gets affected way down the supply chain.
What about like recycled paper? I mean, what's going on with that?
Recycled paper, you only use about 10% of recycled paper because the rest of the stuff, like the paper wrapping off of food, there's so much shit on it, so much grease, it can't be reused for that.
Yeah.
You still need paper for recycled paper, and we're running out of paper. Oh
Welcome
no!
if you got them.
Smoke 'em if you got it. All right.
Zigzags are going to go up. That's what's going to happen.
So you said Red brought this up, AJ. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't read the article. I'm not gonna lie. I just briefly glossed it over. I'm like, all right, Luke,
Okay.
we can
Red,
talk about that.
you brought up the article. Red, we're going to put you on the spot. Go ahead. What's going on with this?
Well, like I said, it's a supply chain issue where there's not enough people in the processing plant in order for them to process the paper, and that's why there's a shortage. Same thing for what I do in my line of work, where I need 2x4s and 2x6s to build a house, but yet there's not enough people at the mill, cutting that kind of wood, and there's not enough truck drivers driving it from Oregon or Canada down to where I am. So definitely, that's how the supply is running short because not enough guys making it, and also not enough guys delivering it or taking out the truck. So you're looking at probably not the end of comic books as we know it, but the move to digital here faster than we thought that's going to come.
So if we move to digital, this is my question with this one right here. If we move to digital, is it fair that we still pay comic book prices? Is it fair that we still pay $3.99, $4.99 for a comic book when a lot of that has to go on print?
It might actually go up.
Why?
I think less people are going to be reading, but it might cost more even. It might cost more the way digital stuff's going.
Dude, comic books are already like fucking $5, man. Shit.
I know,
It's
but
gonna
then
cost
like
more.
if it goes digital, you think you're saying it's going to go more. Now look, if it goes digital and it's more, in my opinion, I'm expecting a trade paperback. I'm expecting more than 32 issues or 32 pages. I'm expecting a lot if I'm going to be paying more for a digital comic book.
Well, I'm also expecting the art to wow me versus, some of this quickly drawn stuff that they're doing right now. When you have great cover art, but then all of a sudden the inside of the book is crap.
Ashton's throwing out right here. The art is just more expensive. I want to disagree slightly with this because we've had a few artists on the show, and even one of them mentioned that, yeah, you know what, when it comes down to me, doing commissions, it can get expensive because of the pens and the papers that I use. So if it's going to digital, I'm assuming that we're not using paper and expensive ink anymore, and everything is just a program that is on everyone's at home, whether it's an iPad or a certain pad needed for a computer.
Those are so expensive though.
Yeah, but it's a one and done. Once you get it, it's a wrap.
I know, but they're not like an iPad. It's like the specialized one.
Mhm.
It's like this huge screen. It's like this huge thing they have to buy, and then they still have to buy these expensive styluses, and then they go through them, then they break, and then it's expensive.
I would think that it's just as expensive as getting a high-end gaming computer.
Probably.
And
Probably.
to me, okay, I get it, but how much money are they spending a year getting and using real life inks and pens and papers versus digital? I would think that they would, and when I say they, I'm talking about the artists. I would think that the artists would be able to save money overall over 3 or 4 years by getting a good computer, and it lasts a lot longer than their pens and papers. So
Maybe.
I disagree. Ashton, in this case, I think it should be cheaper because it's
But
digital.
then, like they lost. Like I know artists who have lost their iPads. Sean Alexander lost his iPad one time.
The thing is, though, artists, especially top tier artists, they can make a lot of money selling original art from the comic book. So I mean, I don't know, like I understand that they can start doing NFT stuff, but I still feel like a lot of us who like to collect original art, especially if it's pages, we want original pencil and ink pages.
But those are also like old, like it's such like a rich man's game now. Like original art buying and selling. It's such a rich man's game. Like these guys are like my buddy showed. He's like, oh yeah, he dropped $100,000 on one page. I'm like, who's buying it? And he's like, and they had a page from one of the Infinity Gauntlet books. I was like, how much was that? He's like, $1 million. It's like, who's spending $1 million on a random Infinity Gauntlet page?
All these venture capitalists are starting to get in our hobby and just taking away all the good stuff, and then raising the prices because they're buying it all up.
But since we're on that subject, though, Luke, aren't you? I mean, I understand that these are like astronomical prices, but in a way that kind of like it solidifies comic art, right? I mean,
yeah, totally.
Because I mean, when you think about it, like $1 million pieces of art, you usually think of like Basquiat or Picasso, things. Yeah, Warhol. But if comic book art, original art, is getting to that, then it's getting that respect that it deserves. That, I mean, I'm all for that, and I'm sure we in some respects, even though we might at one point get priced out, I'm also all for it because it brings a certain validity to the art of comic books.
It's gonna be like then when it's not, because they're only doing it because the whole masses are centered around it. So then if it ever drops and it's not popular anymore, then it's all going to go away. And then, you know what I mean? Then no one can get anything. And then everyone's just like, oh, well. I'm seeing it right now. We're already seeing these glimpses of the supply of like Penguin, of like the bubble maybe beginning to
right.
Because Penguin Random House, they're shipping their comics in these really flimsy boxes, no protection. And shops are like, what is going on? And just all the whole industry's in a upheaval right now. I don't know what they were thinking.
Like, what are you gonna do when there's no more first appearances of any character that, because now everything's gonna go to digital. What are we gonna consider valuable now?
Totally.
You know what?
Yeah.
I just thought of something. And I literally just realized the value of an NFT. All right. You own that digital piece of art. You can sell t-shirts and stickers and anything off of that. I didn't even realize that. But you can make money off of your NFT because you're the only one who can own that piece of art and put it on a shirt and people buy it if you get the right one.
Yeah, you can do the same thing with like the current art. I mean, like how many Spider-Man Todd McFarlane #1s knockoff shirts have I seen at cons?
Yeah,
hot topic.
But you don't have to worry about all that Hot Topic stuff. It's still licensed. All that stuff at cons. Yes, some of them may be licensed, but since you're the NFT owner, you don't have to pay a licensing fee. You literally only have to pay for the printing and the shirt. You don't have to pay that extra fee. So I can see the value in an NFT. But however, in my opinion,
then you need the license.
In my opinion, I feel like owning an original piece of art in one way or another is probably is still the way to go. Maybe I'm old school, but
I think most of us still agree with that. Actually,
Yeah.
I think there was a comment that I wanted to touch on.
Rare keys and first appearance for all your hard to find keys. You're great hosts.
You're awesome.
Good plug. That's a great plug. Okay, he's got my
He did state that rare keys.
He's working hard for that moderator role. Just to let you know.
He blew it. When you talk about Departed, man.
Ashton's got his own podcast now. We can moderate for him.
We'll go help him moderate his podcast.
He did state that would keys have any value? I guess in regards to, let's say, I guess paper. I think so. I think keys will always have some sort of value. I mean, let's just say, all right, 10, 20 years from now, they stop doing paper comics altogether. I really do think that people who are going to read digital comics, they're going to want a collection of the keys of paper comics. I really think that's still going to be something that people are going to put value on.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Okay, let's say if someone had bought the first appearance of Batman Who Laughs, right? But it was all digital. You know, would that digital be worth less than the actual panel?
I mean, it might be. I mean, what they could do is, if it's a hot digital page, the artist could say, I'm going to do an inked version of this and sell it, right? I mean, they could always do that and say this is a one of one inked, right?
Maybe. But if he's going to cheat and just do a print and then ink over it, then I don't think it's going to work out that way.
I mean, who knows? I'm sure someone would still buy it.
We're still pretty young in this I guess this part of the collecting business where, you know, the digital media is still finding its root into the ground, right?
Well, let me ask you then, AJ. Let me ask you, because you're dealing in NFTs, aren't you? Aren't you collecting some of the sports?
I mean, I do like the NBA Top Shop, yeah. So it's like,
do you, as a collector of the Top Shot stuff, are you finding any value in those? Like, do you see that investment going up in price, or is this something strictly just for a collector to have, just to say that they have?
So I only started a little bit of it last year. There are some valuable ones, because what they do is they make certain highlights more rare than others. So if you get a more rare highlight, that brings up its value. Now, the thing is, are people really going to, like it is a very young market. So last year was the first year. I've heard a lot of the baseball NFTs are going for a lot of money. I didn't dive into that stuff. But, I mean, if they continue and if they make it not a fad, then it will go up in value. But it's so fresh, we don't know whether or not it's going to continue.
Yeah, I mean, do the photographers get a cut of this NFT?
I don't think so, because
what if the athletes want to cut?
It's not photos though; it's all video, and NBA owns all video.
Okay. What if athletes start wearing POV cameras, right, and they start selling footage and pictures from those?
Well, the thing is, if that happens, you know NBA is going to get a cut of it. They're going to say that is our property or whatever. Like no matter what, if there was some chance that they made these microchip cameras for NBA players to start wearing, that's going to be like the NBA is going to have their piece of that.
Yeah, because that one shot that you really want is someone on the other end of the posterization, right? Someone getting dunked on. You want to see that person's expression of, I got dunked on by Shaq. Yeah. You know, that's gonna garner more value than the third person view from the sideline, where it's like, oh, that dude got dunked by Shaq.
Yeah, I mean, what I am expecting is, if NFTs continue, especially the sports and stuff, continue to garner traction, the NBA is going to go back to the 80s and 90s, and that's where they're going to really make money. When they do Jordan NFT highlights, when they do Magic Johnson, Larry Bird highlights, those are gonna go. Those are gonna skyrocket for sure.
What are they called again? What was like reprints or reissues of older cards? Is that what NFTs are going to be?
I mean, they could easily just do like classic NBA NFTs or something like that. You know, hard. You know, no, everyone's gonna want a, the Michael Jordan Chicago Bull last shot as an NFT.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true. That's true.
So,
I mean, I would love to have that in my collection.
just a GIF file that just plays over and over again on a tablet.
Yeah,
Something you can hang on your wall or put on your TV.
yeah. So I mean, it's still very new, so we'll see how that goes. All right, last.
I'll go
Oh,
for the
good.
Mark Sanchez butt fumble.
I mean, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if NFL did something, and that's going to be an NFT, and that could be highly sought after because they'll make it really rare, right?
Okay, I'll continue.
Yeah. Last topic of the night. There's been some rumors going on. Jessica Jones and Daredevil going to Disney Plus. I am digging it. You know, I'm digging it more so Daredevil. I don't know about Jessica Jones. What do you guys think?
I say the whole
E-Man?
Defenders minus not Power Fist.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Yeah, Iron Fist. Maybe recast that guy. But yeah,
Well, okay.
bring on John Bernthal. The rest of that Defenders cast. Let's go for it because I think that the stuff they did for Netflix should be canon.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, if you bring those characters canon, you have to bring back Iron Fist, and that was pretty bad.
And maybe it could be better if it was a better written script and better director. We'll see.
Better fighting. That was important because Iron Fist, he was supposed to be one of the greatest, if not the greatest, kung fu artist, right? And I didn't think he was portrayed as so. You know, the guy who played Danny Rand, like he was good in Game of Thrones, but I think his role was rushed. As I do feel also about Luke Cage. I felt like Luke Cage was rushed. However, the Luke Cage character in the first part of the first season was really good, but it just kind of fell off. In my opinion, Jessica Jones and Daredevil were the two best Netflix Marvel properties out there. So to see Daredevil and Jessica Jones getting their and I'm hearing that it's a soft reboot on Disney Plus. I like it. However, we're not going to get the grittiness, or we're not going to get it as gritty as it was in Netflix. But I think we're still going to get a solid show. Because Daredevil was just well received, right? Jessica Jones was actually well received by the critics, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what can happen with a toned down but possibly better written Daredevil and Jessica Jones, and I'm liking this because I want to see them continue on because I really those were my two favorite ones, to be honest with you.
Better written and better paced, I think.
Yeah. Yes, better paced, exactly.
Do you think there's going to be a PG-13 version of Punisher too, or
It's gonna happen?
Does Punisher need to be R-rated, just like Deadpool?
Well, here's a question though. I mean, like in the comics, how mature was his content? Was he cussing up a storm hardcore? You know, were we seeing the actual gore after he killed? You know,
Well, I mean, so they could PG-13 that up because let's be real. Wolverine he's an R-rated comic book character. And they've made him a PG-13 movie character.
and it still worked.
Yeah. So, I mean, they can make Punisher PG-13 for sure. One thing I did realize is, I'm not going to lie, I did not finish Jessica Jones, but did they kill off Purple Man? Because I really like that character.
Okay, spoilers. Yes,
Oh, shit. Okay,
they did. However, because of the deep-seated PTSD that Jessica Jones has because of Kilgrave, he kept showing up in future episodes in her mind.
Oh, okay.
You know, and he was still kind of fucking with her.
Gotcha.
But honestly, I don't think, because it's Disney. Here's the thing. Now thinking of, thank you for bringing that up. Since it is Disney, I don't think they're going to bring that part forth, because it was really adult. Because if you really think about it, he got into Jessica Jones' mind. He controlled her, and he did whatever he wanted
Oh,
with
yeah,
her.
he-
Technically,
he's-
he raped her.
Yeah,
And
I was
she
gonna say
said
he
it.
like mentally raped her. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
no, not just mentally, but physically too, because he did sleep with her, and it was against her will, and it was
Yeah.
really heavy when that portion was talked about in the Netflix show. So I don't think Disney's going to bring forth that, because of how adult heavy that is.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
Luke, you've been quiet there. You got any opinions?
I'm excited for all these reboots. It was not any surprise to any of us.
No, I don't think so.
We knew why they pulled it, and I think we all said that 2 years ago. We're like, don't worry, they'll be on Disney Plus in a few years, and here we go. They're all on Disney Plus.
so here's my
So,
question.
we
though.
all knew they'd show up.
Since Disney technically owns a portion of Hulu, which a lot of the Fox property is on, don't you think that it can be pulled off by doing more adult content on Hulu, yet still be in the MCU? Or is that
I
still
don't
too
even know
adult
why
for
they
Disney?
can't have it on Disney Plus. I mean, if
It's too
it's going
adult.
for like a Netflix type service
It's
with an adult, they can have ratings and have an adult profile and a kid. Like we have 3 profiles on Netflix for a kid's profile, adult profile.
Yeah,
You know?
you're able to block off those R-rated movies from the kids' profile.
Totally, it's totally easy. Disney Plus should just go. I mean, they need to start looking into just adult entertainment. That's what people want.
Which is why I think Hulu would be their best bet for adult stuff, just because there's a certain audience that gravitates towards Disney Plus, and that audience you don't want to bring into Disney Plus because of the content.
But
However,
they already
keeping
have
it on a
Family
separate.
Guy and The Simpsons.
So does Disney own?
right.
Does Disney own Hulu? First of all,
I
what's
don't
their
think-
relationship?
I don't think they own Hulu, but there is a business relationship with them due to the Fox deal. Due
Okay.
to the Fox deal. What's going on, Hip Hops and Me? Team Nerd Herd, another one of the Team Nerd Herd brothers up in here. What's going on, man?
Then, if that's the case, then why don't they just do another deal with Netflix?
Because now they're technically a direct competitor, as opposed
But
to
is-
Hulu. They're technically a partner. They can make money off of Hulu, and Netflix. They're just taking their ratings away from their platforms.
I mean,
I don't care either way.
I was just thinking maybe they could do a partner deal as well, but Yeah.
Again, it's business.
Yeah,
Right.
everybody wants you to watch their content, not the other guys.
Yeah.
yeah. Miss So's got a crossover idea: Jessica Jones and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
What happened to Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Is
Which Buffy though? Are we talking? Was it
Sarah Michelle
Kristen-
Gellar?
Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar, or who was the one that played it in the movie?
Christy Swanson?
Chris, there you go, Christy Swanson. Oh, that's a stupid question. Probably Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Dude, was Feldog in that movie? I feel like Feldog was in that movie.
I don't know what that is.
Who?
but okay.
Feldman, Feldog. Feldman.
Corey?
Corey Feldman, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it was like that.
I was like, what, dude? You're
No,
your
he
nick,
wasn't, but
he's on a nicknaming basis.
Pee Wee Herman was. Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman was in that movie.
Okay, maybe he wasn't. He was in some sort of horror-esque movie that was kind of like comedy though.
Tales from the Dark Side.
Was that what it was? I can't remember.
I think it was.
Phil Dog, dude. Ash is not gonna let
Dog,
you live
what?
that down. He's not gonna let you
Homeboy Haim.
live that.
Homeboy Haim and Feldog, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, because AJ keep as we've learned early in the season, AJ keeps his ears to the streets. He's down with it.
Yeah, boy.
I
Well,
love your Flavor Flav impersonation right there, Red.
Sure.
Oh man.
All right, guys. I think we've covered. Yeah, I think we've covered everything tonight. We'll be back again Monday, guys. We don't know what we're going to talk about. Are we all going to watch the ScarJo movie on Disney Plus?
Black
I already
Widow?
seen it live.
Yeah,
I'll watch
we're
it
going to. I haven't watched it yet.
I
Did
haven't
you guys
watched
watch
it yet either.
I mean, we don't have. We could probably maybe do a, if we watch it, maybe do a review on it. I've heard it was.
Can I name the segment? Can I name it? The segment is called "When the Dust Settles." You know, everyone's already talked about it. Let's go ahead and talk about it after everything's already been settled. How about that? Is that okay?
Fine.
All
That's
right.
fine. Yeah.
When the Dust Settles, a C-list of villains re-review of the Black Widow.
It can't be really a re-review if we never. Only one villain reviewed it the first time. But- so I mean,
But it's
Yeah,
so
I'll watch
good,
it.
you know?
I'll watch it.
Mark's up in here. Legion of Comics. What up, comic villains? Hashtag we are Legion. Mark, thanks for showing up
4:30
at
in
the
the morning.
end
Yeah.
of the show. It's already tomorrow for Mark, so but thanks.
oh man, we got. Remember? Well, hold on.
Sorry.
Remember what the hell just happened? Remember Flavor of Love? I watched that show with him. Hey, what show? What's Flavor of Love?
Flavor of Love.
No, but I watched that show with him. Flavor
It's,
Flav.
uh,
Oh,
Flavor
Flavor Flav.
Flav.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Flavor
right.
Flav goes through,
Flavor.
like,
There's no
dates.
OR. Flavor Flav.
Yeah, he goes through dates with a bunch of women and they try to vie for his love.
He dated Bridget Nielsen for a little while.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Brigitte Nelson was.
I loved her in Rocky 4, by the way.
What about Beverly Hills Cop 2? No?
I liked her in that movie. I loved her in Rocky 4.
What about Red Sonja?
Oh, she was Red Sonja, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I loved her in Red Sonja. That was honestly, I think that was my first childhood celebrity crush was in Red Sonja. Not even gonna lie. I think Brigitte Jones not Brigitte Jones. What's her
Nielsen.
name? Bridget Nielsen. Yeah, she was like my first. I'm gonna say that she was my first like celebrity crush as Red Sonja. Oh God, yeah.
So on Monday we'll be reviewing Bridget Nielsen movies along with ScarJo's Black Widow.
Well, her top four is Red Sonja, Rocky 4, Cobra, and Beverly Hills Cop 2.
I don't remember her in Cobra. But
Cobra? She was in Cobra?
Beverly Hills
Cobra.
Cop 2.
I don't remember in Cobra either, but all right.
You know, blonde and big boobs. Of course, every boy's gonna like her.
Yeah. I love Red Sonja, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Just thinking about that, like I loved her more in Red Sonja than in Rocky 4.
It's
But I liked her because she was a badass.
Yeah, it's like your first ever flash of Bush when you saw it on Revenge of the Nerds.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, 12 years old. I'm watching
Whoa.
Bush on TV.
All right, let's call it a night now.
Leave it up to Red. Leave it up to Red. He's always gonna find some shit, dude.
With that being said,
Watching Porky's like, all right, you watch it for the actual plot. You don't watch Porky's for the plot.
okay, we're done for the night. All right, guys, follow us on the Instagrams. I am AJ the Comic Collector. You can find Luke at Luke Weeks. You can find Red, C-List Villainous Red. You can find E-Man at C-List E-Man.
It so understands me.
She does.
Yeah, we all understand you. We just don't want to say what you just said, but okay. With that being said, guys, we'll see you guys all Monday. Peace out.
Deuces.
Hi, guys.
Thanks again for listening to another episode of the C-List Villains Podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and email us at clistvillains@gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail or text us at 209-975-7597. Be sure to join Luke Week's Facebook group, Rare Keys and First Appearance Comics. And you can follow us on our 2 Instagram accounts, C-List Villains and C-List Villains Podcast. Lastly, follow the villains on their separate IG accounts. At Luke Weeks, at C-List Villainous Red, at C-List E-Man, and I am at AJ the Comic Collector. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you all next episode.